Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Kenshi Shek's Conquest, episode 64, Recompense. As force of habit, I'm gonna check these boxes, but like, I've never found anything down here. Like, ever. And then what I should do is I should reprioritize those that are most hurt for beds, like Shona, and then have those that are not particularly hurt hop out of these beds, like Gizo. So let's say Ruka takes one. Night Knave, you're not that bad off, so you hop out for Els. You almost lost an arm. You got beat up a lot. Alright, it's not perfect. So the Thorfinn, Iguvin, and Islotus, you are the next ones that are going to be up to fight. Larry should probably get a bed as well, with a critical stomach. Give this up to Orin. Alright, I think we're good. Now, let's go upstairs. As long as there's no spiders patrolling. The top floor has 3. But the second floor is lootable, as there's currently no guards left alive. So what these are is these are old research benches, which you can search for loot, but I don't tend to find anything in there. What I tend to find stuff is in boxes like this. That's electrical components box, but it was empty. Robot, electrical components. Yeah, this is a whole lot of emptiness. Most of the good stuff is up top in safes, if you're wondering. So just because I'm not finding anything here does not mean this is a failed search. It's just the good stuff is on the top floor. I think it's probably worth, at this point, given the amount of injuries that I have, to set up additional beds. Not that song. Quick on the draw now. Let's see if I can't get 6 more beds. Yeah, I think it worked. Okay, we even have more than that. Might as well get them all down, and then we'll pack them all up when we're good and ready to go. Tora even has beds. Man, I brought camp beds galore. Looks like some sort of FEMA camp now. Okay, that's probably enough. I know I own more, but I don't think I need more. Headshot probably should be in the fight for this. So, McNauer, Sharp Point, Poetic, Trustin, I think you're hurt, actually. No, you're not hurt. Tilk, Jacobot, you all are perfectly healthy. Cowley, you're perfectly healthy. So anyone that's not healthy should be laying down, so I don't use them. Glitch, Chemo, lay down. Alright, let's set up a few more beds. So Larry, Fang has one, Fully has one. Go. Jackbot has one as well, and I think this will be for Kang. Red Dragons, thanks for the resub. Yep, and that was my last bed. So this is Kang's bed. Ruka, you should grab your backpack before I forget it. Hop in bed. So these are all the people that are laying down right now got hurt from the last 4 spiders. It's really a pretty good indicator of how absolutely dangerous the spiders are. Everybody here has, like, varying degrees of wounds. Rain is almost 100%, but most... Oh, Gizo, you're laying down, but you're totally healthy. Same with Fang. All right, Islotus and Aguvin, you're actually not healthy. So here's the three that are going to help me with the next fight. So let me turn everybody's hold on, everyone's passive on. These three plus Headshot are going to go upstairs. I like how open it is here. And then everybody else will stand over here. Oh, whoops, not you two. Over there so that they can use as substitutes. All right, let's take a look. I want to make this one mad. So if you're looking for the high quality stuff, it's these safes here that are going to have really amazing stuff, or these boxes. So this is where all the loot is, but obviously you have to get through all 3 levels of spiders to get access to that stuff. So that's why it's you know, it's a lot of effort. It's worth it though. I hope. You sometimes can get RNG, random number generator, or just like chance screwed. It's possible, but let's hope that that's not the case. All right, let's also make sure, yep, that's the only spider coming down. So I think it's going to be best if I have them just go one-on-one, and then as soon as I get a little bit too injured, have them sub out to minimize the amount of wounds I take. Because Headshot has pretty good line of sight on this security spider, so she's landing pretty decent successive hits. Obviously, without crossbow woman, this would be a lot more difficult. So Gizo's stomach, I don't like where it is, so I'm going to sub now. I like how the spiders are just so easy to substitute out. Like, they're just like, oh yeah, go ahead, we'll swap, we'll allow it. And Gizo is getting patched up at Cowley. Oh, Thorfinn immediately takes 3 grievous chest wounds. So Fang, you're up. Its head is pretty low. So I think we might be able to... Yep, yeah, it's gone. Fang didn't even get hurt. To the victor goes the skeleton muscles. So Thorfinn and Gizo, you guys are going downstairs. Rain, you're coming upstairs. And who else is close to full? Honestly, Rockfin's really close to full. You're coming upstairs too. Okay, cool. So far, so good. So Rockfin and Rain and Fang are going to be up for next batch. Oop. Here it comes. Oof. Always straight to the stomach. Nasty little robot. Oh, Jesus. That stomach, though. And he's unconscious with a negative 74. Woo! Little close. Oh, and now he's going after my leg. Rain, watch out. Alright, Rain, you sub. Rockvin, you hold. Whoa, it's hitting hard. This one's pissed. Oh, good. We just landed a whole bunch of katana hits. There's another thing that I want to mention. Very, very, very clearly. Katanas are the wrong weapon for this fight. I know it, but we're using the katanas to raise our dex. But if you take a look at katanas, as you can see, damage versus robots, minus 39%. Katanas are actually terrible at taking down robots. There's a lot of weapons that are significantly better. This is a training regimen. So imagine as a... You know, imagine like using wooden swords as a proof that you're tough, you know? If you're the, what was his name? Serial Pharrell or whatever his name was? Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We are fighting extra hard just to prove that we can. Trustin, you're up. McNauer, back up. Trustin, pick up aggro quick. Bonk. And now there's only one more upstairs. All right, McNauer, Trustin, you are downstairs crew now? Well, McNauer is eventually downstairs crew when he gets there. I'm laughing that he's, like, mortally wounded. Glitch, you are upstairs crew. Who else can sum up? Also, fresh coffee. Hang on a second. Oh, yeah. Come on. Night Knave and Case are... Night Knave, you're upstairs. McNauer, downstairs. Oron's good enough to be upstairs. Slotus, you're barely hurt at all. Then you are good to go upstairs as well. Rain, pick up Fang. And do your thing. Alright, so if I am not mistaken, everybody up here is in good condition, ready to fight. That's why they're here, in reserve. And everybody down here needs a little bit of R&R and some love. Oh, and you, Trustin. Why did Rockfin not even heal your leg? I don't know. Hang on a second. I think because I have him on hold. Let me take him off hold to make sure that anyone that needs medical attention will get attention. No, I think we're good. I think that was the only one. McNauer didn't need healing because Rockfin was standing next to him. Alright, so the next group will be these three, because you're just closest. And Islotus, you piss off the last spider. You only really need to right-click on them. It's like they have telepathy and they know when they're being targeted. It's very odd, and I love it. Works to my advantage. All right. Headshot probably is done like 70% of the damage here. So if I didn't have headshot, obviously I would want... Oops. God, didn't mean to do that. No, stop. Stop clicking on the dead bot. Obviously, if I didn't have headshot, I would need... significantly better weapons to fight this, you know, proper anti-robot weapons like Paladin Crosses or Hackers or something like that. Don't do this ill-prepared, ill-geared like I'm doing. This is just for the training. Mostly for the giggles. So, you know, fighter beware. Alright, Islotus, you are downstairs folk now. Because your head, chest, and stomach just got ravaged. I'm curious if I set someone like Orin on block, if she can actually block. But the problem is, if your block isn't high enough, they just start to chain stun, and there's really not much you can do against it. So Ven here is going to try to... Nope, he's not going to be able to. But it's down! And we have cleared the facility. Full clear. 100%. Alrighty, everybody off hold, everybody off passive. Well, yeah, everybody off passive, I guess. And yeah, we got victory. So now we're gonna see what the rewards look like. So, Shona, Els, Kang, you head to the top floor, the penthouse. We have redemption! I have done it! Systematically, carefully, done it. So here are my 3 little lock pickers. Obviously we don't, it's not, wow, have we really eaten that much? Hang on, King is, obviously trying to split someone, so he's doing his own thing. Obviously, not everything is locked up, but What I do advise is that you be very systematic about how you loot. It is very, very, very easy. I cannot stress this enough. It is extraordinarily easy to not loot every object. So I advise you to do like a clockwise or counterclockwise, clicking everything. Don't miss anything, because you could miss like an AI core, and that would be terrible. So here we go. I'm only going to really be picking up things that are like truly worth picking up. Tools are like almost worth it. I'm going to leave electrical components. This metal box is easy to open, so have everyone pick it. I'm also, as I'm sure you've noticed, I've kept almost everyone downstairs, and that's so that it's not so crowded that I miss something. So gears, don't care. Small box, doesn't matter. Also, what you can do is you can click on it here, and it will show if it's empty down here. You don't actually have to right-click open it, but I like to do that anyway. So this ancient safe is easy for L's to open, but Kang at 20% and Shona at probably 20, slightly higher than 20%. So I'm going to leave Tora and Larry. I don't know what you're doing. I must have just told you to move. Stop it. I'm going to have Shona and Kang level up where they can, trying to pick. Even though it's a little bit slower, it's going to benefit them and all of us in the long run if I am not relying on one lockpick. Because if Els gets knocked out, well then what? We just wait? That's not great. All right, there we are. Oh, yes! Yes, indeed, my friends. We got 7 books. That's a good haul. That's a very good haul. Then, of course, the skeleton repair kit's worth quite a bit. The robotic components, worth a good bit. The muscles, the kits. The generator cores are worth a lot, but they weigh a lot. So this is 80 kilograms worth of generator cores, or the equivalent of 3 bodies, just about. So I'm going to leave them behind. The power cores are worth a lot, and they're not that heavy. And now King is like totally encumbered. He's full. Didn't King have the food? No, Ruka has the food. Little Rook has our piles and piles of food. All right, next box. Blah. They can't all be winners. Also, this stuff can be looted. I know they don't look like traditional boxes, but they are. So, loot them. I'm going to loot the edges and then go to the middle. That will be my my methodology here, so I don't miss anything. But those 7 books is a really good haul for a regular lab like this already. So if I don't find anything else, I'm already pretty happy, but this safe is likely to have some really good stuff. 3 more books, we're up to 10. I'm also up to my nose in split kits, so, hey, where are you, Callie? I need you up here to, like, just take some of this medical load. Honestly, 10 books for 1 lab is, like, absurd. I would say my average is, like, 4 or 6 at most. So 10 is just bonkers. Straight bonkers. It's, you don't tend to see that. Shona, you want some splints? I don't know what I'm doing with all these splints. Alright, so this safe might only be pickable by L's. Yeah, it's only pickable by L's. If at a, okay, 5%. So it's his hardest lock that he could even hypothetically try to pick. Anything lower than 5.0 and it's just impossible. And then I'll start working on the inside. I haven't done this though. And Callie go downstairs because it's going to get confusing. I was due some good luck. Yeah, the redemption run, man. I'm going to put these books to really good use, I think. This is, yeah, this is excellent training for Els. Especially given that he has an arm injury. Although his injuries are only lowering his lockpick skills by 1. And, oh, you guys opened that already. More books. This is starting to get ridiculous. It's starting to look like I cheated. And I didn't. But it makes me feel bad that one could even make that assumption. So then, let's do the inside pile. Each one of these white boxes is its own loot object. Oh my lord. For real? Okay. All right. And this is without the final safe opened yet. Oh, wow. All right. Are the medical supplies just trade goods? Yes. They're just generic trade goods if you're talking about this stuff. It's just a box of random supplies. It doesn't serve a purpose. Yeah, I've never seen this many books ever. Like even in a tech, well, maybe in a tech lab, but like not a regular lab. This is honestly just obscene. Another thing to point out is sometimes you'll have boxes here in this area. I didn't this time. Oh, Els got through it. Oh my god. Oh my god. So the CPU units are just worth a hell of a ton. It's 6K a CPU unit. And then 4 more books. Alright. Alright. I'll accept. I gotta turn that down. Whew. Whew. Total count, let's see. We have 18 books. What the heck? What the heck? This is like twice as many books as I would expect at the most, at the maximum. If I did a prediction, I would have put the threshold to like 0 to 4, like 5 to, 8 to 9 to 12, and I exceeded even the highest possible number that I thought was even going to be, yeah, this is just obscene. Well, hey, the good news is we're going to have some technology. Some technology. Don't expect this kind of luck. I would say that my library visits were pretty poor. I mostly found maps. I only found, like, what, a few books? I found one library with, like, 3 books, but most of the libraries are pretty awful. But these facilities were just, ooh la la. My goodness. All right, so then the other thing I want to do is to make sure that everybody that's hurt is healed up. I don't need for them to be 100%, but close to 100% would be good, so that I'm not just like a tickle from a blood spider away from fainting. I'll be polling you in just a minute about what next to do. I just need to get through some of the recovery here. And then pack it all up, because it's, that is a bit of a turd to deal with as well, right? I'm hoping to distribute the beds for like one for everybody, so everybody sort of carries their own bed. That's kind of ideal. It's more ideal when you have a thief's backpack to carry them in, so they're not bulky or encumbering. But right now, as far as I can tell, these guys need healing. So let me write up a poll of what to do next. What should our main priority be? We could take on another ancient lab. Head to an enemy's base. Put this technology to use. Research and then ramp up production. Or, viewer, submitted idea. So they don't need to be 100%. I don't really care if we're perfectly healed, just enough to get home. Just enough so that it's not a bunch of leg injuries and we limp the whole way there, because that's obviously not in my advantage. So Thor, I'm gonna leave for just another bit, because his wound was a leg wound. And while I pack up, you guys can vote. Yeah. obvious. Oh, what the? Oh my god, that scared me. I accidentally told him to pick up the spider. I thought there were spiders like right on top of the recovering people. It's like a bowl in a china shop kind of deal. Wait, stop it, dude. Oh, because his jobs are on. That wasn't even my fault. He was trying to dispose of corpses. So he was playing with the corpse. Disturbing. That did make me jump a little bit. It's like, oh no, another one. They're replicators. King could barely carry his own bag, but I think he just has enough space. What's the difference between a yellow injury and a gray injury? So, it's hard to show because you need a bleed. Oh, Jesus. Don't want to mess with that. It's like what's recovering from a bleed and then what has to recover just over time. So there really isn't functionally much of a difference. There's far more of a difference when it's robotics. So that I can't even show you either. Because for robotic parts, it's permanent damage that needs to be repaired in a skeleton bed versus damage that can be repaired with just a repair kit. But the difference is just like limb damage versus bleed recovery. But functionally, it's kind of the same thing. Alright, put a timer on that, although I'm pretty sure I know what's going to win. Fang is real messed up. So... But everybody that has leg wounds in this group here are fast enough that I can run home. Oh, but you can't carry that. So, can someone else that doesn't have a bed? Greaser. Yeah, what would be ideal is if everybody had their own bed in the future. And carry their own bed, so when they got hurt, they didn't need help. So I got to be a little bit careful of Fang, because Fang... Oh, he can't even carry his own bed either. Who doesn't have one? Mike. Alright, all that's left on the ground is animal teeth, and that's downstairs. So I think we're set to run. I just have to figure out who the slowest is. So 19 for Shona. 19 for Thorfinn. 18 for Thor. 18 wins. Or, I guess loses in this case. Alright. We will put this technology to good use. Also, my base is swarming with, like, traders, even though I'm not home. I think I need to build a no solicitations post. So they don't bug me. Right. Let me just quit the timer. So, we're going to go home and do some research. So I think the way I'm going to do this, because they're all books, is segment it for what kind of research to invest in. So I'm going to leave off crafting because there's nothing in crafting that we want. I don't have books, engineering research for defensive walls, so I'm not going to do that either. So it would be electrics, farming. What is even in farming? Oh, there's really even nothing in farming, except for hydroponics. So, I'll make that clear. Farming for hydroponics at 1 AI core, which is, AI cores... So I'll put it this way. Tiny spoiler, but in the ancient labs here, you pretty much just get books. In the tech labs, which is this ruin here that we found a map for, or this ruin here that we found a map for, and there's two others, you can get cores. Books are common-ish. Cores are stupid rare. don't waste your cores. You can burn a few books. Don't waste your cores. So, I definitely put my thumb on the scale for that poll because hydroponics is unlocked with cores. But that'd be fine if you wanted anyway. But the other stuff here is automatic flour grinding. So farming, I'll include farming because automatic flour grinding wouldn't be terrible for me to get. It would make it so that my wheat straw instantly became straw flour. Industry. So the benefits of industry is that so that we can produce enough iron to become iron plates, to become steel bars, to become weapons or chainmail armor. So there is some benefit from industry there. Smithing, because there's more weapon grades and better medicine for me to make, which is strange that medicine and weapon grades falls under the same category. It's odd, I know. And then there's nothing in training. So those 4 categories there. It might be worth me waiting because I'm about to get tech level 6, which I think is going to open up some new options. So if it opens up any significant new options that I haven't thought of, I will re-poll you all. Because I think that's possible that I hit tech 6 and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. I have access to this stuff now. But it's been a while since I hit tech 6 in a Kenshi playthrough, so I need to jog my memory a bit. Look at that beautiful town. That architect must be a true... Never mind. Caravan visit has arrived. Yo, did you just let yourselves in? Come on, Voth. My gate's closed. I like how I show up and they're just like, hey, we're inside. All right, so I obviously don't need to talk to the beast trader. I could talk to the trade caravan. That wouldn't be terrible. They don't have any money. But I wouldn't be opposed to buying a whole bunch of ration packs just because I know how dang poor I am. So I could trade some of my loot that I got for ration packs. I think the best way to do that would be for me to free up some space with Kang and then have Kang be the go-between. The problem is they'll leave soon. So I'm looking for Voth. Or actually... Here, Shona, you're close. Grab a trader's backpack real quick. Okay, so now I can shove those ration packs into Shona's inventory. So where'd Voth go? He's here. Because yeah, I'm not that worried about money. After having hit a tech lab, I'm going to have a lot of it. So I might as well spend all of my money on their food and then sell some of the loot that I got for more money for food. Because as I continually repeat myself, it's very, very, very easy in Kenshi to have more money than God. Very, very quickly. Because Kenshi allows you to gain access to incredibly valuable and wealthy things with relatively low effort in the big scheme of things. So, yeah, as you can see, we have purchased every single last ounce of food from this dude. And we still have bundles and buckets of loot left to sell him. He can't afford to even buy all of our ruins loot. We're right back up to 25k. And thank you, Shona, for supplementing. These ration packs here are crazy high nutrition per unit. I think they're the best, right? They're the best in the game. So they really do help keep you fed. All right, you guys want some smithing. So let's put everyone back to work and get them healed up and, you know, the rest of the stuff. Oh, Shona, you could probably ditch your... Actually, you know what? You're a steelworker. Just keep the backpack on. I think it's fine. Let me turn on ditch items, though. Because everybody... Well, oh no. Because I don't want them all to ditch their sleeping bags. That would be obnoxious. So let's keep that off. Because if I turn on ditch items, every single person is going to grab their sleeping bag and throw it away. And that would be very, very annoying. Not throw it away, but they throw it in the med box. And then I have to, like, redeploy it. Which is kind of frustrating. Oops. Not what I meant to do. So what I'm trying to do is what I will do is I'll round up all the loot that I can sell with King. I'm just going to keep King's jobs off. So that King could go to a way station or something like that and sell lump sum stuff. So let's see. Yep, Rockfin has stuff. So I'll just try to do it sequentially through the roster. I could strategically organize the meds so there's no room for beds. Yes. The worry is if anyone, like, grabs meds and then frees up space for beds, it becomes a bit of a nuisance. Yeah, that's one thing that, like, I definitely hate. I love ditch items, except for medical items. If I could just... maybe there's a mod for it. Actually, I know there's a mod for it. I've seen it. Disabling the ditching of the med items is, like, the only thing I would change. Not that song. Alright, Shona, you have some stuff. Ruka has food that she hasn't ditched. And she's aimless. Oh, because I have ditch items off. Yeah, of course. Duh. And I'm going to have her put her backpack away. She doesn't really need it at the moment. Rain. Yep. This will take me a minute, so I apologize. But I'm researching in the meanwhile, and I'll queue up some of the smithing research in just a second. Oh, we are... Someone's attacking. Close the gate. Did they make it in? Oh, no, I think they're just manning the guns. And I jumped the gun. Here, King will even give Oran his own backpack to save to free up some space for more loot. All right, so let's have King go to Gizo, and once I'm done, I will have pretty much grabbed all the loot to sell to, you know, the vendors from all the spoils of our labs foray. Oh, Cowley, you don't need that many meds. I do need to queue... Callie, so I need to queue up to do robotics. I like that my doctors also do robotics, because they're kind of very similar tasks. Trustin's next. I wish there was a way to take a snapshot. It'd be a really cool feature in Kenshi to take a snapshot of your squad's stats, so that you could check back later to see how much higher they are. To see, like, oh, you leveled up like 6 in melee attack and 4 in melee defense, and that'd be really neat. Because it is kind of hard to tell, like, oh, how much better am I now than I was when I was squishy? Unless you have, like, an eidetic memory. It's not so easy. Or if you write it all down, but that takes a while. Alright, I think we have everything. King has the sum total of loot, I believe. And Marauder, cheers. Yeah, you can check older videos. Oh, absolutely. The UI for the leveling up, it buries it a little bit, so it's hard to find the numbers you're looking for. It's not as easy as I think it should be. Alright, so he is stuffed. so let's get going. So Tech 6 is going to take about a day left to research or so. 15 hours. Should Kang shop for anything else? So this question is just like, should he go try to find a better limb? Should he go try to find a different crossbow? Or should I have him just head home, getting ready for our next excursion? I don't know. I don't personally have any goals of things to buy, but perhaps you have some ideas. So if you vote yes, I'll open up the viewer-submitted ideas so that you can submit ideas of things for me to buy. Because I don't have any personal desires. I don't think we're lacking on anything just yet. Maybe some bolt regulars. That's probably the only thing I want to buy. Headshots used up 2 stacks, 2.5 stacks of 6. Maybe a nice bow tie. Well, I got this. It's not a bow tie, but it's nice. All right, let's see. How much money do you guys? Oh yeah, they have nice. What arm was I missing? If you have to ask that, left. Okay, they have a masterwork right. Skeleton right. Oh yeah, skeleton, arm, masterwork right. I think I'd rather have a lifter arm. And Boneup, thank you for the resub. Was I looking for green fruit? You know, maybe. So yeah, there's no masterwork lefts, but we could always shop for one. But let me start to sell stuff we don't need. I just have to be careful. These big splint kits are awesome, but like they're kind of cumbersome until you have a backpack for them. It becomes, you know, a little tricky to like make room for it. Yeah, I want a green fruit for the rice for the Gohan, right? So that'd be good for me to shop for as well. I think I'm also entirely out of things for these small books to research. So, yeah, these skeleton repair kits, I don't need as many as I have. And I'm always going to get more. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up the viewer-submitted ideas. And it's for shopping lists. So if you have any ideas of things for me to buy shopping, you can submit it now. And I think you guys have a lot of good ideas. Oh, bolt regulars. Perfect. That's exactly what we need for the Ranger, if we stick with the Ranger. I'm going to buy some more food because we are hungry. And head home. Oh, there we are. Oh, high grade. Tora, are you hurt? Yeah, you're hurt. I should have seen that coming. Kimori, you're not hurt. Okay. Well, that helmet is still going to be better for Headshot than Headshot's current helmet, so it's still an improvement. Oh, hey. How you guys doing? You cute little things, aren't you? Alright, well, we smushed that. Yeah, so this helmet's still an improvement over what she's currently wearing, which is like a straw hat. So now Headshot has proper Headshot protection. And those kind of helmets. Let me compare. Well, it would be apples to oranges because hers is a high grade helmet. But here you can see it has blunt 32, cut 49, and it covers 100%. Whereas these are blunt 54, cut 86, but crossbow effect skill 60%, and then perception bonus minus 20. The samurai helmets are awesome for tanking, but they absolutely suck for crossbows, and they're not great for dodging either. So, unless you have really high dexterity and you're really good at dodging, they're not even the samurai helmets aren't ideal for dodging helmets. A whole bunch of everybody needs to be put in beds, but the only people that need beds absolutely are ones that are making things that have craft qualities. So I'll put you in a bed because your stomach was beat up more than everyone else. But it's only my craftsmen that I need to make sure that they're 100%. All right, King's probably at the gate. He is. And he is a man of many meats. Even with the trickle of beak things that we get, we have a pretty good amount of ingredients for foods. I wish I had one of those stacking backpacks that would make this a lot easier. Oh, our cactus is not zero anymore. Uh-oh. I don't like opening my gate and then immediately... Oh, I see. Are these just wild Garu? Yeah, they are. Hey, good for you, wild Garu. Good for you guys. I will never root against Garu. They're good little critters. Even if they get a little ornery every now and then and try to bite you, they're still good little critters. Plus, they just made us 10 more meat, right? Yes, sir. I've been leaving the animal skins just because I don't use them fast enough, and our boxes are full. So yes, they are worth some money. But also, Exhibit A, I have 64,000 and almost nothing to buy. But you guys have submitted some ideas, so let me pause that and have you vote on where you want me to go or what you want me to do. So we could either... What should I shop? Thief backpacks. So thief backpacks are the ideal ones. They don't really affect combat speed, but they allow you to carry some stuff. A better arm for Rockfin. Turninator, I'm going to reject yours because it's kind of a repeat. Or Done by Dan, I'm going to reject yours because it's also a repeat. So backpacks or an arm. If anyone else has any other ideas, I'll leave it unlocked. I'll add some of my own. A spring bat for headshot. Or... Yeah, there's engineering research. I don't know if there's anywhere to buy engineering research anymore. I think I've bought them all. Yeah. I bought all the scrap houses, definitely. I'm 99% sure I bought all of the flotsams. And World's Edge, I don't think had any left. So I don't think that there's any engineering research. We'll find it in libraries and labs. That's no problem. But, yeah. Okie dokie. So there's the list. And thank you for submitting ideas. So the backpacks, 3 of you submitted, actually. And then there's better arm for Rockfin as well. So Glitch, what blades are you making? A Cat 3 still? That will get better real soon. Let's also take the... I'm going to leave the masked helmet into the lineup and actually bring it up to the top so that Headshot can actually get a good masked helmet. Because I didn't realize that Turdinator was injured and that helmet could be higher quality. Or should be higher quality. I think what I'm going to do is bring some of these animals... Oh, man. You know what I'm going to... Whatever I'm buying, I'm probably not going to be buying like 1,000 of. So let me use a different backpack here that stacks. I'm going to ditch those animal skins because honestly, we just have too many of them. And King here can use 2 backpacks. He can have one in his inventory and one on his person, so. Everything that we don't immediately have use for, I will sell. Oh, that's not a duplicate. All right, King, you're going to do a bit of a run for us. But Done by Dan suggested that we go out to Black Scratch to buy backpacks. Another thing that we could do is we could also buy, we could trade with the Shinobi Thieves, because Shinobi Thieves always will sell some backpacks. So I've been avoiding trading with the Shinobi Thieves because A, I wasn't a member of the Shinobi Thieves for the longest time, but then when Shona got captured, I decided that I needed to for the lockpick training, so we could buy them from Shinobis as well. And on my way over to Black Scratch, let me go by the lagoon. Wouldn't hurt. So I'll try to play on max speed so we get some research done. So you guys did say that I should do smithing, so I'm going to queue up at least one of the weapon grades, leaving the other one for when we have Tech 6 for more options. And we'll say we're going to go bag shopping. So put the research to good use and go bag shopping. Thank you for tuning in to Kenshi Shek's Conquest, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 23rd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to stay in touch and get notifications about content, Discord's the place to be. A link can be found at Rhadamant.com or the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you for supporting the channel. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Stay safe out there, my fellow Shek.